Building is one of the most important fundamentals of Fortnite, and getting better at it will increase your chances of winning build fights. It allows for you to manipulate the battlefield and create killing opportunities that weren't there before. Not forgetting to mention that being good at building overall just looks damn awesome. But what happens when you come against another player who just so happens to be good at building? Well, don't you worry, because today I'm going to be telling you how you can win more build battles in this episode of Fortnite Battle Royale School. Being able to build while fighting is a very important tool that you'll need while playing Fortnite Battle Royale. Typically speaking, players who are able to build better and faster are usually the ones who win games. Now, being good at building doesn't mean that you'll be able to build just one by one towers fast or ramp rush with walls in front. Being good at building is the ability to make decisions on the fly and be creative with your form of attack. Not forgetting to mention that one must also be smart when it comes to editing their builds and knowing what walls and stairs are their own. Now, all of what I just said are some very important things for being a good builder and getting better at building in general. I'm going to break up this video into 3 parts: basic strategy, building and editing tactics and tips, and scenarios. Basic strategy is the core of principles that a player must prioritize during build battles. The first part of this is gaining and maintaining high ground. This is probably one of the most said things, and it should be. Having the high ground not only gives you an angle and view advantage over a player, but also allows you to dictate the fight. Players with low ground don't have the advantage of being able to move and watch you at the same time. This allows the high ground player to take advantage of mistakes made by the other player while they try to build up to you, as you have your eyes on them the whole time. During a build battle, you want to be the one using most of your materials to build the epic tower of the fight. Having more of your walls, ramps, and floors placed means that you have more options when it comes to editing. This can help later on if you have low health and need to make an escape. The final thing to pay attention to is to stay calm and do not panic. This is a very crucial part and will come with time. When you panic during a fight, you place unnecessary objects as well as put yourself at a disadvantage because of it. You need to stay calm and stay confident for you to successfully win fights, so just keep on practicing your building strategies and such, as the more fights you get into, the more calm and collective you will be during them. Now on to the part you all probably were waiting for, the building and editing. Build battles are all about combining different building structures as a way of getting higher ground and outplaying your opponent. The most used structures are the double stair rush, half 1x1 cubicle builds, and top covered stair rush. The double stair rush is undoubtedly the most used form of rushing an opponent at the start of a battle. It is made by placing 2 stairs next to each other with or without walls in front of each of them. The half 1x1 cubicle build are very often used to get a height advantage early on during a fight. You can do this by placing a floor down, 2 walls in the direction of your opponent, and then placing stairs. You can add on to this by adding higher walls in order to stop your opponent from shooting at you if they already have the height advantage. The top covered stair rush is a tactic used if you find yourself lower than your opponent. It allows for you to build up with stairs without having to worry about getting hit by your opponent looking down at you. Just be careful, because they can shoot down both layers, dropping you to your death. As for editing in battles, it is almost like trying to get through a maze. Here's a clip of some essential edits you'll find yourself needing in build battles. Here we're going to look at a quick scenario that I had in one of my games. So as we can see, I get a few shots off and I had the advantage with the surprise attack, but he starts to build immediately. I counter his building with my own building, and I'm trying to get the high ground while he does the same. Sadly, I get knocked off by my ramp, and now I'm at a huge disadvantage as he has finally gained the high ground on me. I messed up my building a few times, and I try to use the stair rush, the covered stair rush, but that does not work, so I go back inside the building. As we can tell, I am now at a huge disadvantage being straight under him, but I do something clever here where I fake a covered stair rush to bait him into dropping, do another covered stair rush to get above, and now I have the high ground on him. Now as we can see here, I place platforms so he can't build up on me, and I make him have to move laterally across the map. Now as we can see, he tries to make a stair rush up here, but he doesn't put any headwear on that, so I'm able to get to a few shots off on him. As you can see, I keep firing away at his floor, and eventually I'll break in and kill him. In this scenario, you can see me taking advantage of a few things. I use a single stair rush for my initial encounter with him, but then later during the build, with the covered stair rushes, I'm able to bait him out of his high position because he thinks he has the drop on me, when in reality, I'm the one who is getting the higher ground while he's doing all that, and actually being able to be in a position to kill him. Again, build battles are like a game of chess. Making these certain moves can help you win build battles, so you need to figure out how you can do stuff like that and apply it to your own game style. Learning how to effectively build during build battles is a huge part of Fortnite and takes time and practice. But that's all for this episode of Fortnite Battle Royale School. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit the like button if you learned anything new. Follow me on Twitch to see when I go live, and join our Discord server if you want to ask questions and learn more and connect. Comment below for what you would like to see in the next Fortnite Battle Royale School episode. But with that all being said, it's been Ferox, and I'll see you in the next episode.